Imagine heavy, dark, rusty chains wrapped around your heart. These chains aren't just something you can see, but something you feel deep down in your soul. They hold you captive, stopping you from feeling true joy and peace. Every day, these chains get heavier, stealing moments of happiness from you. This is the weight of unforgiveness, a heavy burden we carry when we refuse to let go of past hurts. We hold on to them, thinking they will somehow protect us. It keeps us tied to the pain, stopping us from moving forward. Every step becomes a struggle, each day a battle against the weight of our bitterness. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison every day, hoping it will hurt the person who hurt us. But really, we're only poisoning ourselves, but the truth is, it only hurts us. We look in the mirror and see the reflection of our own suffering. It festers inside us, affecting our health, our relationships, and our overall well-being. Unforgiveness seeps into every part of our lives. We become prisoners of our own pain, unable to break free. But there is hope. There's always a way out. A light at the end of the tunnel. Just as chains can be broken, the grip of unforgiveness can be loosened. We can find the strength to set ourselves free. The key is in the transforming power of forgiveness. Forgiving isn't forgetting, but letting go of the weight we carry. It's a journey that takes courage, compassion, and a willingness to release the pain that binds us. In the end, forgiveness sets us free and allows us to live fully. Juan knew the weight of resentment all too well. From the moment he was betrayed, his life drastically changed. For 10 long years, he carried the bitterness of betrayal. Every day was a constant struggle against painful memories. His demeanor, once cheerful, was replaced by a perpetual frown. The sparkle in his eyes faded, leaving only a shadow of what he once was. Laughter, once a frequent visitor, became a distant memory. Photos of happy times only served to remind him of what he had lost. A business partner had cheated him, leaving him financially ruined and emotionally scarred. The betrayal was a blow from which he never recovered. The injustice ate away at him, poisoning his thoughts and relationships. Every interaction was tinged with distrust and bitterness. He distanced himself from his loved ones, rejecting anyone who tried to get close. His health deteriorated. Loneliness became his only companion. He suffered from insomnia, his stomach perpetually in knots. The nights were endless, filled with torturous thoughts. The resentment he clung to had manifested physically, a constant reminder of the past he couldn't escape. Every ache was an echo of his inner suffering. Juan was trapped in a prison of his own making, the bars forged by his own unwillingness to forgive. Freedom seemed like an unattainable dream. He was a prisoner of his past, his future hostage to the chains of resentment. Every step he took was marked by the weight of his own bitterness. One Sunday morning, Juan reluctantly agreed to go to a church service with a friend. He wasn't a particularly religious man, but something about his friend's insistence made him give in. The message, simple but profound, resonated deep within him. As he listened, he felt like every word was spoken directly to him. The pastor talked about forgiveness, quoting Mark 11:25. "And whenever you stand praying, forgive, if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses." These words, though familiar, took on a new meaning for Juan. The words struck a chord within Juan. He felt a mix of emotions he hadn't experienced in a long time. He realized he'd been harboring anger and resentment, not just towards his former business partner but also towards himself. These negative feelings had been slowly consuming him. The weight of his resentment suddenly felt unbearable. It was as if an invisible burden had become tangible, crushing him. He realized that forgiveness wasn't about approving of the wrong that had been done to him. It wasn't about forgetting, but about finding peace within himself. It was about freeing himself from the yoke of the past, letting go of the pain and bitterness that had held him prisoner. It was about choosing to move forward, not with bitterness and anger, but with hope and healing. Juan felt a new clarity and purpose. Forgiveness, he understood, wasn't a sign of weakness, but a testament to his strength and resilience. It was an act of bravery, a step towards a fuller and freer life. The road to forgiveness is deeply personal, but there are steps we can all take to begin this healing journey. First, acknowledge the pain. Allow yourself to feel the hurt and the anger. Holding back your emotions will only make the healing process longer. Next, choose to forgive. Make a conscious decision to forgive. This doesn't mean forgetting what happened or saying it was okay. It means letting go of the control it has over you. After that, try to understand. Try to see the situation from the other person's point of view. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it can help you understand their reasons. Finally, let go of the outcome. You can't control the other person's actions or apologies. Forgiveness is about letting go of your own need for payback. Remember, forgiveness is a process, not a one-time thing. There might be setbacks in times of anger. Be patient with yourself and keep going. Embracing forgiveness, embracing freedom. As John began to practice forgiveness, he felt a weight lift off his shoulders. The chains of resentment that had bound him for so long began to loosen their grip. He started sleeping better, his appetite returned, and a glimmer of his old cheerful self reappeared. He realized that forgiveness isn't for the person who hurt you, it's for setting yourself free. He understood that by holding on to the pain he was only hurting himself. By choosing to forgive, he was choosing to heal and reclaim his life. His relationships began to heal. He reconnected with loved ones he had pushed away, allowing himself to experience the joy of connection once more. The walls he had built around his heart began to crumble, replaced by bridges of understanding and compassion. The key to your future. Forgiving those who have hurt us is not easy. It takes courage, vulnerability, and the willingness to let go of the pain that binds us. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we choose to forgive, we free ourselves from the chains of resentment. We open ourselves to healing, peace, and the possibility of a brighter future. Resentment ties you to the past. Forgiveness opens the doors to the future. By releasing bitterness and anger, we create space for love, compassion, and joy to enter our lives. We reclaim our power, no longer defined by the actions of others, but by our own capacity for grace and forgiveness. A journey worth taking. Forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of healing and growth that takes time and effort. There will be days when the pain resurfaces, when anger and resentment threaten to drag you back into the darkness. But remember, you are not alone. Lean on your faith, seek support from your loved ones, and be kind to yourself. Every step you take towards forgiveness is a victory, a testament to your strength and resilience. And as you continue on this journey, you'll discover that forgiveness is not just about freeing yourself from the past, but also about embracing the endless possibilities of the future. Are you ready to be free? The power to forgive lies within each of us. It's a choice we make, a decision to free ourselves from the chains of resentment and step into the light of healing and freedom. If you're ready to let go of the past, to embrace forgiveness and reclaim your life, declare it to the world. Type "free" in the comments below. Let this be your first step towards a future filled with peace, joy, and liberation.